I was tempted to cover the history of magic and witchcraft. That would be too much of a diversion for this talk. I can say that attempts to manipulate physical reality with non-physical means like incantations and invocations has been part of the human story since prehistory. But we have something more pressing and relevant to get to, and that is the subject of alchemy. The Western conception of magicians has been greatly influenced by medieval European alchemists. Alchemy is an ancient practice that deals with the phenomenon of transformation. School textbooks will tell you that alchemists were the predecessors to modern-day scientists, especially chemists. Alchemists were focused on transforming mundane materials into gold. Isaac Newton famously was an alchemist, and who, aside from his revolutionary scientific work, was obsessed with finding the Philosopher's Stone, the ultimate alchemist's prize. Before becoming part of the Harry Potter mythology, the Philosopher's Stone was known as a material that could turn mundane substances like lead into gold and could provide eternal life. Alchemy was practiced right up until the Enlightenment, when rationalistic thought and the sciences rose to cultural prominence. After close study of alchemical practices, Jung concluded that some alchemists were speaking allegorically about their pursuits. What they called the great work wasn't simply chemistry. Many were in fact looking to transform their humanity from something mundane into something transcendent. Von Franz says that, quote, "For the alchemists, inorganic matter was not dead, but was something unknown and alive, which was not merely to be manipulated technically, but something with which one could establish and must establish a relationship to," end quote. The alchemical quest was really the pursuit of transformation into divinity. Alchemy wasn't a purely European phenomenon. Jung studied alchemical themes in Chinese Taoist writings like The Secret of the Golden Flower, and he marveled at how closely this paralleled the work of Western alchemists and his own personal work. To Jung, the alchemists were onto something, eventually concluding that some of them were aware of the unus mundus. He believed that the alchemists were enthralled and possessed by archetypal images like the image of the Philosopher's Stone or the Golden Flower. Through his exploration of alchemical work, Jung also came to a critical realization about the human unconscious. That dark basement dwelling within all of us actually has a goal. The archetypes are actually trying to accomplish something by appearing in our dreams, visions, and perceptions of the physical world. They want each individual to merge or marry their perception of there being two worlds, one mental and one material, into one world, the unus mundus. They want to bring us into Tao.